going on, good people? It's your boy, Gaming Dad. I'm back for another week. Another happy Monday to all my good people out there watching. Ain't that many people, but it's still my family out here who watching, checking me out. What's going on, good people? Let's see what's going on. Candy, hey, yo. What's up, everybody? What's up to you, Candy? How you doing? All right, my man Vic. Vic says, "Hey, man, missed you last week and glad I could make it this week." Yeah, I streamed last week, but I switched the date for Wednesday. But I had announced the last stream was in that I was going to be not streaming on that particular Monday because I was traveling back from Detroit and I knew I wouldn't make it back in time. What these glasses? It gets everything I can see right here. I can see everything. Let me see if I can cut this screen brightness down. Oh, maybe so. All right, so that ain't that bad. I have to cut the brightness down. Let's see how that look. All right, that's better. The brightest boy was like, oh, you can see the whole TV screen in my eyeball. But yeah, that's the reason why I didn't stream last week. It was just I had to travel to Michigan to DJ this event, and so I knew I wouldn't make it back in time to have the regular show on Monday. And I meant to post it as many places I could. I posted on Discord and I announced it, but I saw Brazzers YT comment, and I usually post on YouTube as well on the community page, but I just forgot. Please forgive me. Chalk it up to my head, not to my heart. But I just forgot my brother. Let's see. Victor Game Dad did a stream on Wednesday. Yep, I did on Wednesday when I came back. I thought it was always Monday. Yeah, it will be always Monday unless I try my best to announce in advance. Like it's a good chance if I miss a Monday, there's a legit reason. I try my best to be. It's hardly never a surprise. If it's a surprise, I try to shoot out as many places as I can, but it's usually never a surprise. I usually knew, I knew for sure I was driving back, and I knew I wasn't gonna make it back in time. So just once again, forgive me for not posting on the community page because usually I do. Steve M says, "Happy belated birthday, Gaming Dad. Did you get to see Doctor Strange, man? First of all, thank you, man, for the happy belated birthday shout out. And yes, I did go see Doctor Strange, and yes, it was good. So the debate that my son and I was having earlier, he asked me, it's like, because he hasn't seen it yet. He was like, is it better than Spider-Man, or is it better than Batman? I think it might be a little bit better than Batman. And I don't think it's so hard because Spider-Man to me, it was good, but it wasn't like, oh. And you know what? And I can say the same thing about Doctor Strange. It was good. It wasn't like, oh my goodness, like that's the best movie ever. And I guess we've seen, like, we've had Endgame, and we've had Black Panther, and we've had Civil War, and we have we had these great Marvel movies, and so the standards for these Marvel movies to come out is really high. And so we did. I just, it was good. Definitely it was worth my money. I wouldn't like, oh man, this is whack and this is okay. It was good. It was good. It just wasn't like, oh my goodness, let me talk about this right now. It was good though. Especially if you are a Doctor Strange fan. Yeah. So I explained to my son, like, like I grew up reading, Spider-Man and Doctor Strange in the comic books. I never read Doctor Strange comic books, but I read, when he was intertwining with Batman, when he was Spider-Man rather, saying I read those issues. And so my connection to Doctor Strange might be a little bit different. But my son was like, what? I mean, if you like Doctor Strange, you're going to like it. You're going to like it. I mean, but I would tell you though, forewarning, in some parts in there it's gonna catch you off guard. That's all I'm gonna say to you. I'm not gonna dig no deep. If you know what, I'm not gonna answer no questions you didn't hear off the web. I'm not gonna do that to you. Definitely want to go see it, but there's some parts in there that's gonna catch you off guard, and you're gonna be like, "Dang!" That's how it was. Like, dang. Was not expecting that. But yeah. Gaming Day, if you're moving the stream day, why don't you? Oh, I asked that question already. It was by mistake. Usually I do. Just by mistake. You got to join the Discord. Yeah, joining the Discord would definitely help you. What's going on, Greta Taxi, man? How you doing, my brother? What you playing on your Steam Deck? What's going on, Miyagi Gamers? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Vic says Microsoft and Sony both have online only exclusive games. Halo Infinite and Final Fantasy 14. Do you think Nintendo will eventually come out with an exclusive online game? I think eventually, I think they're gonna have to. I think the space is there for them to make money. And Nintendo, like any other company, they about making money. But the great thing about Nintendo, they're only gonna make it if it's profitable to them. If there's a reason to it, if they see that this can be an adventure that can, be multi years in coming, then you will get that opportunity. But until then, to answer the question overall, yes, they will. When it would be, I don't know. Nintendo. It could be in that. I don't think it comes in this generation of the Switch. I think it will be that next iteration of that Switch when we'll see that type of game. But yeah, it's coming for sure. Too much money matter of fact, it's too much money on the table for them not to have it. What's going on, Dave? Get you on the board. All right. A comedian at Greta has just joined the chat. Oh man. Let's see. Dave say hello. Why can't you, my brother? Ken, what's going on? What's up, fam? Let me get you. Hold on. Let me get you on the board. Got you. Ken on the board. Vic says, hold on. Tripping. Oh, there we go. It says DJ, photographer, teacher, and content creator. You're a jack of all trade. I'm a master of, I am a jack of all trades. But I'm not a master of none. But I'm better than a master of one. Yeah, I'm a firm believer, man, is that my grandfather used to always tell me when I was younger, he was like and at that time, my grandfather, I grew up in a predominantly black city. He was like, every black man should have a job and two hustles. And I have gravitated towards that notion pretty much all my life because I've always found different ways to have different streams of income. And I just like a variety of things. And so as I got older, I learned to utilize what I like to make me money. And I think if I can give any kind of advice to any kid going to college or growing up, I would say, you know what, find that thing that you like and figure out how to make money from it. And so I have done it on multiple scales, from video games and I love taking pictures. I believe taking pictures was probably the first love. The first major hustle was cutting hair. See, I mean, you can add that one. That was my first hustle, was cutting hair. I can tell you a small story real quick. We was going to the barbershop when I was young, and so the barbershop was like $3.25 a haircut, which was reasonable. And then all of a sudden, man, just out of the blue, man, his prices jumped from $3.25 to $7 a haircut. And so my mother was like, "Oh, not doing this no more." So she went and bought a pair of clippers, and said, "Have at it." And so we all kind of, my brothers, they figure out ways to go, to earn money to go get their haircuts. But I was the youngest, and I had to figure it out myself. So I did. I started cutting my own hair, and kids started laughing at me, blah, blah, blah. Oh, look at Dave's haircut. It looks stupid. I get it bad. And so what I did was, I don't know where the thought came from. I just think it was God. I went to the barbershop and acted like I was going to get a haircut. And I sat there and I watched. I understood at that age that I was a visual learner. I can see things, and I can emulate it. I'm really good at that. And so I used to go to the barbershop. I would sit in the chair and wait. And right before they call my number, I just walk out. And I would take what I've seen and I would practice on my hand. I got a little better, but still, it wasn't perfect. Until eventually, man, the barber was like, he noticed that, man, he asked, he said, "Why do you come in here, grab a number, and then right before your number's called, you walk out?" I said, "Man, because one, I can't afford the haircut, and two, I'm just trying my best to watch and learn." And so from that standpoint on, man, that dude showed me some stuff I need to buy. And he took the next 2 or 3 haircuts and just showed me. He pretty much just taught me what I needed to do. And so I took all that information, went home, and started practicing on my own head. I took everything he told me. And then from there, cats around my, other students started to notice that, hey, you know what? Who cutting your hair, Dave? And once I got that question, I was like, me. And they was like, can you cut my hair? And from there, I'm known as DJ Dave Reed, but at that time it was Days Fades. Watch out now. Days Fades was on the scene. Hold on. Are you going to Will Smith me? That's so funny. Oh man. Vic says just started watching WandaVision. Yeah, I think listen, I would tell you not a lot of WandaVision is in there, but to get the understanding of Wanda's perspective in the movie, you need to watch WandaVision. Listen, that's something I can definitely recommend. Definitely watch WandaVision before you watch Doctor Strange. You just have a better understanding of Wanda's perspective. Because I think without that, you're gonna be like, without watching WandaVision, you're gonna be like, what is this? Where did this come from? You're gonna be like that, like what? People who never seen WandaVision gonna be like, what? How they gonna do that to her like that? Nah, you gotta watch WandaVision. Then once you watch WandaVision, you gotta understand really, really how powerful Wanda is after watching WandaVision. Yeah. So I get ready for you're doing the right process. Doing the right process. And WandaVision was good. Yeah. I agree. Doctor Strange was good. I won't say any spoilers, but you can tell it's a Sam Raimi film. Yeah, you sure can. There's definitely some issues with the plot and how some characters are portrayed, but it was still fun. Yeah, I totally agree. Totally agree. So I mean, is Sam Riley doing the Thor movie? I need to find out who doing the Thor movie. I want to find that out. Nah, man, we all appreciate jokes here. Right, listen. You know what? I love, I had some kids question me recently about my classroom because I tell jokes in my classroom. But sometimes no matter where I'm at in the building, if I got to get at one of my kids, I get at him right there aggressively. And, I'm at him, and so other kids that kind of know me, and they kind of like, Coach Reed, you wouldn't do. I say, I wouldn't allow you to do that to me. I said, using my classroom, you had no choice. But I allow the jokes in my classroom. Get to the story. A lot of jokes in my classroom because, man, kids in my classroom are so extra sensitive. You know what? They got to get over themselves, and so that's why I love this. What we do here, because you really gotta have some tough skin sometimes because cats come for you. But if it's funny, to me, it's funny. If it was stale, I'd be like, boo. I would boo every joke Gorilla Tactics said. But the stuff he said be funny, so I'll be laughing. You can't knock that. That's you just gotta roll with that. All right, Steve M says, I've been working on refurbishing my old Game Boy Micro, but the aftermarket face plates are terrible. Don't fit and come with scratches and on the lens. Cause you know what, man? I wonder how many did they sell of that Micro, man. That's probably why the aftermarket is so, crazy because I don't think Nintendo sold a lot of them. And I kick myself to this day. Back when Toys R Us was still open, I remember Toys R Us selling them things for like $25. And I was like, man, I'm not buying this thing. Boy, was I stupid, Charlie Brown. Man, I think about it all the time. I miss Toys R Us. Your boy used to work at Toys R Us. I worked at Toys R Us, man. I love Toys R Us. All right, off of me. All right, let's see. But yeah, man, I can see how that's going to be an issue for you. I have recently. One of my students for Christmas found his mother, and they do a lot of yard sales, and so they found this person was selling this PSP. They was like, it's broken. They sold it for $5. They bought it and gave it to him for Christmas. Like, Miss Ray, I don't know if it works, but here it is. And you know what? And I was just like, oh man, thank you. You know what? But I ended up and say, well, let me. I bought a charger, and it cuts on. And you know what? And the screen came on, but I could tell the screen is cracked. So I thought, okay, let me. So I bought a screen for it. So I need to fix it. The screen is just sitting right there. I'll eventually get it, but I did buy a screen for it, and I bought some other things for it. I bought a couple games for it. So I'm gonna see how that works. But off to the next question. Tim, Knox is all. I've been playing on my Steam Deck. I might run through Dead Space after. Oh, I forgot about Dead Space. Oh man, you know what? Another game I've never played, and I think I'm going to pick up on the Steam Deck. But it's such a large game. It's like 50 megabytes. I mean, 50 gigabytes. It's Nier Automata. I never played that game, and I've always wanted to play. That was the game I always wanted to come to the Switch, and I held out. I didn't buy it because I was like, man, this got to come to the Switch, but it never did. But I want to pick that game up because I'm playing Soul Calibur right now, and I'm playing with the Soul Calibur. I forget what number it is, but I'm playing with a Nier Automata character, and she is dope. Oh man, she is so dope. But he said Dead Space said, but so I like 80 hours away from crossing that bridge. Ooh, 80 hours. So let me ask you a question, Greta Tactics. A couple things I've run into is that one, to me, the Steam Deck, in my opinion, is the best handheld sports video game machine ever. It is what I've always wanted in a handheld when it comes to sports. I mean, playing Madden and 2K. I mean, that's pretty much the majority of the stuff I've been playing is Madden and 2K. But I did pick up Shadow of Mordor. Super. If you haven't played Shadow of Mordor, man, what are you waiting on? That's a super duper good game. I beat it once on my Xbox, man. I bought it again. It was like, I think it was like $8. I said, man, I can't pass that up. Been playing a little bit of that. Just picked up Soul Calibur. That's on sale right now. I think I paid like $13 for that. What else have I been playing on there? I picked up Hollow Knight, even though I've started playing it, but it was like $4. I think $4 or $5. It was super duper cheap. I know it was $6. $6. So I picked up Hollow Knight on it. But I've been trying to play Halo Master Chief Collection. And the issue I'm having with that is I can get it to play. Like I was playing, I was playing one of the Halo. I forget which one I was playing. But what is that? What is that Halo? It's not Halo 4. It's that one that's in between. I think it's in between like 3 and 4. What is that? I hate that. I can't think of the name on the top of my head, but I think you know what I'm talking about. It's like the one with the team. You be like a squad. It's like not really Master Chief, but y'all kind of like Master Chief. We on the squad, whatever. But whatever. I've been playing that, just playing the story mode with that, and but my issue is like when I get to the point, I couldn't get out of the game to go home. Like I'll hit the home button, but the game is still playing, but my screen will go black, and I couldn't get out of it. So it's to a point I had to power it down. It's like, man, I don't know if I want to get back in there. I want to get trapped. But those are the games I've been playing, man. Loving the Steam Deck. Really, the Steam Deck to me I look at it like, man, what's next? That's the part I'm looking at. Like, man, what is next? What do that next Steam Deck look like? What is Nintendo gonna do? Okay, that's a whole nother discussion. We get back to that. Ruben, what's going on, my guy? Let me get you on the board, man. Ruben T in the building. Kenny from the A changed his name. All right. I figured as much, Ken. I figured as much. You listen, you're the only Ken I know besides my brother. I got an older brother named Kenneth. And so we call him Ken. Courtney. Hey, Courtney. How are you doing this evening? Let me get your name on the board. All right. So, hey, Gaming Dad, who is your Batman? Mine, Christian Bale. Yeah, Christian Bale is my Batman. Hands down. You know what? How can I say? The only thing I didn't like about Christian Bale, I didn't like his voice as Batman. I liked him as Bruce Wayne, but I didn't like his voice as Batman. I thought his voice as Batman was just stupid. Like I like the new Batman's voice as Batman. I don't know. I think that sounds right. The new Batman, his voice as Batman is pretty good. I think he kind of stupid. He looked sickly as Bruce Wayne, but Christian Bale looked like the what I my persona of what Batman or Bruce Wayne should look like. Christian Bale and how Batman was. He was that guy. This new Batman, he just he's a little more violent. But I'm with you on. I'm Christian Bale on the Batman. My advice to young people is to learn about compound interest before you get your first job. Absolutely, man. Knowing how it can work against you and work for you is a game changer. Man, oh man. Listen, what? I know I got some sound effect for that. That's not it. That's not it either. Tranquility. That's a great, man. That's a great piece of advice, man, that I wish more adults shared with children. Because these children, and I hate to say this being a school teacher, man, these children have no clue. Their perception of money and and the value of certain things is crazy. You know what? I got kids, breaking their backs, working jobs, saving up money to buy some Yeezys. Them shoes is hideous and they have no value. No value. You get nothing. You lose major value. I said, man, I could take that same amount of money you'll pay that easy, man. You can start your whole lawn service company and start cutting your lawns and have your own business before you leave high school. But these kids, man, that is okay. That's the whole nother story. What's CMG? What's going on, my guy? Let me get you on the board, man. Get you on the board, CMG. Got you on there. It said, "Are you still asking who cuts your hair?" That was funny. See that? Listen, you can laugh at that. No, I don't get that comment anymore. But I do ask. I do get asked, who line your beard up. I guess that all the time. I say, "Oh, you keep yourself well groomed." I say, I try. That's funny though. No. I probably I started losing my hair when I was about right before my first year in college. I was around 18. I'm on 18 and a half, almost 19. And I used to have a high top fade. And then I started getting cow licks. I was like, man, I'm tired of this. It was like one too many jokes. I was like, oh, no, you won't get me no more. I shaved that bad boy off. And one day I came to the party and had the murder one. Straight bald head. I've been bald head ever since. CMG in the building. That's right. Yes, sir. My guy right there. What's going on, Vic? Okay, y'all chit-chatting. So you thinking about getting... He said, what else, CMG? You thinking about getting a Steam Deck or are you waiting for a Gaming Dad's in-depth review? My review gonna be good. Hey, listen, I'm in sorely... The concept is there. I gotta start recording that. But I'm getting ready to hopefully by tomorrow. I'm hoping, when I get off tonight, I'm gonna try to do some more editing on this video. But I might have to record some more because some things I kind of left out. But the majority of this video is pretty much recorded, and I'm in the editing process. But these controllers right here for the Switch are excellent. Oh man, I did not know that was that good. These are excellent D-pad. I would tell you, man, excellent D-pad. And I always gauge my D-pads on how well it handles Pac-Man 99. Because to me, Pac-Man 99 is all about precision. You're going to have precise controls, and it's got to be fluid, and it got to be quick. And man, these controllers right here, I tell you, they're great. They are wireless, so you can use them wirelessly, even though you cannot use these bad boys. And I just found this out. Nintendo blocked third-party Joy-Cons from being able to be used on Nintendo Switch Sports. So you can't use them on there. But however, everything else is, I mean, the truth. I mean, I like how I feel in my hand. It's comfortable. All this thing needs now really is a case. They get the RGB lights right here. Now I don't know if they can change colors. I know one is red, one is blue. But super, I mean, super good. Highly recommend these Joy Cons. Made by a company called is it Nexty or I don't know, NYXI. Definitely worth the pickup. All right. But I would tell you, listen, I would say this: the Steam Deck is not for everybody. If you're used to that, you know what? If you don't want to go through no hassles, because it's like before I buy a game, I gotta kind of research and say, oh, let me see what everybody else say about this game first before I download it. Because like even with Shadow of Mordor, the cutscenes, man, no problem. When I play the game, it's a mess. It's like, so I kind of had to play around with it a little bit to kind of get it running, at semi good. But in certain games, like like 2K runs about 98% perfect. Every now and then I have a couple quirks, a couple of little texture issues, but besides that, I've had an issue where every time I log out, I have to kind of automatically go back in and re-log back in everything. So I got to fix that. But besides that, the gameplay great, everything great. Madden is perfect. Madden runs better than 2K. Madden is perfect on that bad boy, and that's the majority of my time is probably being with Madden. But it's like I said before, it's not for the Steam Deck is not for everybody else. I swear, like to me, if you're a hardcore sports fan, this right here is just absolutely perfect for you. Perfect, man. I mean, that to me, that's the reason why I wanted the Steam Deck is to play Madden on the go. Let's say, oh, hold on, go back. Gabriel Michael only sold around 2 million world. That's crazy. Only 2 million? Man, that's crazy. Oh, heads up, Gaming Dad. YouTube rumors is Uncharted will release on Steam in July. I did hear that. And you know what? Listen, that to me, like, it's not to me. I haven't had it to me a day one game I'm going to buy on the Steam Deck. That's one of them. Uncharted wouldn't. Now I don't care what Uncharted I get. I don't care if it's 4. I don't care. I'm picking up Uncharted on the go with the PS Vita was like super dope to me. So to have it in the high fidelity. I listen, man. I tear words up. I don't care. But to have it with that level of graphics, haha. I'm all about that. Day one, got to pick it up. ODST, yeah, there it is. ODST. I thought I know I figured out something. What's going on, Pizza Parte? I love that Pizza Parte. Let me get you on the board. Pizza Parte, we do a giveaway every Monday night. I hope you're still on. Let me go ahead and put your name on the board. And we give out a free Nintendo eShop card. If you don't have if you win and you're like, man, I don't have a Nintendo Switch, then you might give me a minute, but you work it out. I'll get you a different card of your choice. All right, Pizza Parte. I like that name though. Get you on the board. Yeah, Worm 1906. All right, let me get you on the board, Worm. I'm gonna put 1906. Got you. Pizza Raid in the building, Parte. All right, I appreciate you. A brother be needing that sometimes. So those of you who are raiding, hey man, listen, I appreciate you. Pizza Daddy Ben 21, get you on the board. Twitch in the building. All right. Let's see. All right. Pizza Daddy Ben. All right, got you. in the building. All right. It says, oh, I think he's talking about RTS1, like Halo Wars, maybe. No, not Halo War. I was talking. You had it right the first time. ODST. Let's see. Pizza Party say that's a good question. What is Nintendo going to do? Um, Nintendo's going to do the same thing. I don't think they're not going to change a thing. My issue, the issue there, a lot of people say like, "Hey, Nintendo is not really worried about the Steam Deck and blah blah blah." Please, they are a business company and they watch out for all sense of competition. Let's believe they're watching the market and watching how people gravitate into the Steam Deck. One of the reasons why the Switch is so successful is because some of the hardcore gamers gravitate towards it as a second gaming system. And so as that start to build, the numbers start to build, more other people start getting Switches. But they're going to lose that crowd because think about it, a lot of the people who are, to me, if I'm a gaming PC guy already, why would I need a Switch? If I can go get me a Steam Deck and I can play my same library on the Steam Deck and then it's cross save and it's seamless, why would I need a Switch? I wouldn't need one unless I just wanted to play Mario games. So to answer your question, Nintendo will continue to be Nintendo. But I think competition is good. And I think Nintendo is no fool. They're going to see what this system is going to do because best believe that next Steam Deck, probably in 2024, it's going to be a monster. And they just got to solve a few issues. They don't even got to reinvent the wheel. Just solve a few issues. Solve the battery issue. Solve the game compatibility issue. They solve those two issues alone. Then it's a hit. If they improved it, they say, well, Steam Deck Pro, and they gave you maybe 2 hours more battery life, then it's something that Nintendo is going to worry about. Right now, Nintendo don't have to worry about because the battery life is it's not very, very good. You know what? I have a 60-watt power bank, and it's the only power bank out of all the power banks I got that simultaneously charges my Steam Deck as I play. No matter what I'm playing, it charges it as I play, and that is my go-to. But Nintendo they're gonna be Nintendo. I don't think it changes the course, but I think, like I said before, competition is good. I don't think they get away with putting out a system that only has, at 2 or 3 gigabytes of RAM. I don't think they get away with that. I just really don't think Nintendo can get away with this next system, or whatever it may be, no matter if it's a Pro or is that next generation. They can't get away with not enough RAM, and I don't think they can get away with not having enough room on these cartridges to put these types of games. I think we're going to see games. We're going to see games on 64 gigabyte cartridges. So Nintendo's going to change, but it's going to be slight changes, but they're going to be meaningful changes because they're going to have to keep up because. I'm telling you that to have a Steam Deck in my hand, I mean, even though it's big, it's fun. It's fun. Great question, Pizza Party. All right. Good Attack says some games are buggy, especially Microsoft games. They outright came out and said that they wouldn't have verified games on the Steam Deck before it launched, but have changed their tune over the last 2 months. Yeah, one thing I would salute Valve on is how much they have invested in getting the Steam Deck up and running and getting more updates out there on a continuous basis. I have not seen a company do it this efficiently, this fast. And Valve is on it. So, my shout outs to them. And you know what? To me, it makes you want to support a company like that invest that much time and effort to make sure that their product is A1. I expect their games to run flawlessly by the end of the summer. Ooh-wee. Flawlessly. I don't know about flawlessly. Let me make sure I got everybody's name on there. End of the summer. I might give it the end of the year. I might not. I'm end of the summer. This is Microsoft we're talking about. Braz YT says Michael Keaton is my favorite Batman. Oh man, I like Michael Keaton, but you know what? I look at him and then I just like he did, he was okay. He's an okay Batman. But Bale, tell you man, he was cockety. I loved him as Bruce Wayne though. Bruce Wayne, he was my guy. Just fixing up my PC. All right, listen. When I was in college, I built a PC. That's the crazy part. My minor in college was in computer information systems. So, but I was never a PC gamer. But I built me a PC, but I was never a PC gamer. I was like, that didn't. I wouldn't have bought that then. When I built that PC, I was in hustle mode. So I was like, man, I need a CD burner so I can make me some money burning these CDs. Crazy the things we think about back in those days. Give me that. How did you end up getting your Steam Deck so early? That gives me hope for pre-ordering so late. Okay, my lovely wife purchased me a Steam Deck. How she got it, she would not tell me. But she got me one. So I'm going to assume, without her telling me anything, she said, listen, you got one, so be happy. That's all she told me. I'm assuming more than likely my wife doesn't do eBay. She probably bought one off of StockX. I'm going to assume. But I don't know. But she got one. I love her to death. My girl. But you know what? But I still have my pre-order. Yeah. So I know what I'm like. She don't know. Well, unless you watch this show, she don't know. But I still have my pre-order, and I'm going to keep my pre-order because one of my children will get one for Christmas. Now, it won't be 2 Steam Decks around because I don't think I'm going to get another one. But one of my children will get one for Christmas. That's my plan. Great question, though. By the time most people get their Steam Deck, the next one will be out. You're right. You're right. Listen, I think that's what convinced my wife to get me one. Because I was saying like man, it's about time I start to make content for this bad boy. You know what? The next one gonna be out. I mean, back in line again. Gorilla Tactics says Steam Deck is the bomb. All those third-party games you buy on the Switch will be bought on Steam. Oh man, listen. I have to admit with Gorilla Tactics, that's a great statement because that's my thought process. It's like, man, some of these games if I can get them early. One thing that you typically don't really even think about is that we all buy at third party indie games, but on the Steam Deck, a lot of these indie games they come out and you know what, they release demos for free. I know when I go out and I get games to review, and they'll offer they offer a ton of Steam games. But at the time, I didn't have a Steam Deck. I was like, man, I don't got a Steam Deck. I did some games look good. I was like, well, I had to pass on them because, the only keys they were giving out was for, a Steam. So it's like now I can involve myself into that arena and start getting these games and playing these games that I typically would take, months or even years to come on the Switch. I get them early. So the Steam Deck had to me as a content creator, the Steam Deck has tremendous value. But just as a regular person that just likes, matter of fact, if coming from a perspective where I am just a console gamer, like the Steam Deck is my first introduction to PC gaming, and so just from that perspective alone and what I've had the pleasure of enjoying in handheld mode running at 60 frames per second, oh man, the Steam Deck, just like Gorilla Tactics just said, is the bomb. I'm so happy that I have this in my hand. So I've been playing it more than my Switch, even though I've been killing cats out here in this Wii Sports. I keep calling Wii Sport. With Nintendo Switch Sports, I've been killing them. Oh man, killing in the tennis. Oh man, listen, Your boy been giving him that work. This one dude tried to come through it, almost took me out, but I had to come back on him 4 straight for the dub. West Side. All right, let's see. Grit said that is true. You have to have a bit of PC knowledge to get your hands around the Steam Deck. It's not a plug and play like a console, but it offers a lot of customization compared to a console. And so it's one of those things that you're going to have to be willing to say, all right, I'm going to have to do some research. I'm going to have to learn a little bit. I'm going to have to figure some things out. It's just not, it's an experimentation, especially if you've never been a part of the PC in that environment, it's a learning curve. And you got to get yourself built into that learning and into that surrounding to get yourself familiarized so you can have the best experience possible. So it's been a learning curve for me, but I have so far, I have enjoyed it. And I tell you, my main concern was like, if I can play Madden and play 2K, it's a win for me. Everything else is like extra on the top. And so if it's only been 2 games where I've had issues, Batman Arkham City, I couldn't run it natively on the Switch deck, but I had to go into desktop mode. And once I went into desktop mode and then open Steam, it ran flawlessly, no problems. So it's some work. You got to know it's workarounds for certain games. And so once again, man, I'm thoroughly happy, thoroughly. Steve M says Nintendo sales numbers are coming out tonight. I'm curious to see numbers for Metroid Dread, Kirby, and Pokemon Arceus. And you know what? Pokemon Arceus, to me, out of those 3 is the one I'm most curious about. Now, I believe Metroid Dread is over 3 million. I'm not worried about that one. I think Kirby is probably gonna be over 3 million as well. I'm listening. Kirby is still a hot seller, especially in the UK. But I'm curious about these console sales. I want to see at this standpoint, where is good old Nintendo Switch? Where are you landing at, buddy? You know what? Are we really taking over? Let's see here. Let's guess. As a group, let's guess. Where do we think Nintendo Switch sales are at? Are we at 105, 107, 100? I doubt if we at 110. I'm gonna say we're at 100. I'll say 105 million. I'm gonna say we're at 105. Yeah, 105 million. I'm going. That's my number. What's your number? Put it in the chat. Nintendo needs to just come out and release their games on Steam. They're going to lose the PC crowd over time, but casuals aren't going to jump ship. That's right. You would hurt Nintendo by putting their games on. I think you wouldn't hurt Nintendo by putting their games on PC. That's a good question. Would Nintendo be hurt by putting their games on PC? I don't think financially. But where Nintendo would hurt is in hardware sales. I mean, they're gonna. To me, even people who buy a Steam Deck will still buy a Switch. But you put those bad boys onto Steam, yeah, they'll sell more units of their games, but they wouldn't sell the hardware. So how much money are they making out the hardware? I don't know. Would they be able to control that? You know what? You'll find people it'd be so many people trying to mod Nintendo games. It'd be crazy. So I don't think Nintendo want to allow that level of, even though, the what do you call it? The market. What's the market? I have brain farts all the time because my brain be moving so fast. The emulation market out there is already emulating Switch games, so I don't know. Nintendo would never do that. I don't think they would never give up that level of control just to say, hey, you know what? You know what? Get at it. Nah, not Nintendo. CMG says, okay, I'm back. Nope, Guerrilla Tactics. I'm not getting a Steam Deck, but I will keep on watching over it. How are you liking the Steam Deck, Gaming Dad? I think it's phenomenal, especially if you're a sports guy. I I'm trying to wait. As much as I want to buy Tunic, I know it's free on Game Pass. So I'm hoping that somehow, some way, before the end of this year, Game Pass somehow makes its way over to the Steam Deck, and then I can be able to play, at all my wonderful Star Wars games for free. That's what I want. I don't want to buy it. I just want Tunic to come on over so I can get my play on. But right now, I mean, Soul Calibur, man, plays phenomenally well. 60 frames, it's gorgeous. Combat, gorgeous. Even though I was, them first couple of matches, they let you kind of get in, get you a couple of wins. Man, this last match I had to cut the game off. I got beat up so bad. I forgot the guy's name, man, but he had a long sword. He was just whooping my tail. So I may need to pick up Switch Sports. Oh, yeah. I would tell you, Nintendo Switch Sports, I call it Wii Sports again. Nintendo Switch Sports is the truth. Hands down, pick that game up. Pick it up. But you know what? One thing, man, is that if you want to play like soccer, you want to get the little leg bands, some things are sold out everywhere. Everywhere. I mean, the game came out Friday, and on Saturday, I went, searching for it. And you're like, yeah, I got the game, but every place I went to, they had the sold the straps, they were sold out. I was like, golly, man. My brother just want a strap, so I can, play me some soccer or something. But, one came with the game, so even though it's $40 on the eShop, in the store it's $50, you get the physical copy. Let's see. Until Steam Deck is in shops, it'll be a niche handheld. I don't know, man. Though I'll tell you this much: it'll get to a point where it's in stock. Right now, the demand for it is so high. Like people getting it. They understand. They being patient. They're not getting on the line. They like, man, whenever I get my email, I hope this next wave starts earlier than July. That's what I'm hoping. Candace says, "What Steam Deck model is best to pre-order?" It said, I went with the mid-range model, but I'm wondering if I should have gone up to the maximum. You are good with the mid-range. I have the mid-range. This, you know what? I would just invest into a 512 memory card. That I would tell you. I would look for the fastest micro SD card. I wouldn't go no lower than 512. I got a 256. I got the 256 model, and I bought a 256 card, and I'm already filled up. I mean, not already, but I'm close. I'm probably maybe I'm less than 100 gigs from filling up everything. So, that's my advice to you. Definitely get the I would go with the higher. Well, you'll be fine. I tell you, you'll be fine with the 256. Absolutely fine. No problem at all with the 256. I would pick up if you get the money, get the max. I would say get the max. Why not? Why not have the extra storage on board? But if you can get away with it, I mean 256 is gonna do you just fine. Just I see even though I haven't played with or seen a 512 yet to see if there's a big difference, and from the majority of people that I've watched online is not. It's just the convenience of having that level of storage. And I see if you had a 512, as you get the 512, and then you get you another 512 memory card to go with it, well, then you should be straight with with a terabyte of storage. But that's my issue. I'm running into already, and but because the games are so big, I mean, I got maybe 9 games on there. But you know what? To be almost full already, and it's like, you know what? A half a terabyte. Those are the issues. Those are the issues I run into. So, but no, you should be good with the mid range, just fine. I don't think it would ever be in stores, especially since Steam itself is a digital store, storefront, and physical retail stores are dying, a dying business model. Yes, but I still think it's coming to stores because even though a lot of these stores are dying off, at and Amazon, because of course it's to continue to grow. I don't think we lose storefronts like that. We got a little ways to go. So I still think within this cycle, if not the next cycle, we'll see Steam gain enough popularity where it'll be in stores. Because I think if we had an abundance of Steam decks right now, it would sell very well in the store right now. Even at its current prices, it would still sell very well because a lot of my friends, of course, everybody's searching for PS5s and everybody's searching for an Xbox Series X. But when they see me playing my Steam Deck, they like, dog, what is? I get people like, what is that? This is a question I get quite a bit. What is that? What are you playing? How are you? Then the next question: how are you playing Madden that good on that? What is that? And so I'm going through now just explaining to people like, hey, this is what it is. They was like, that's not a Nintendo Switch. I'm like, no, it's not. No, 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 not a Nintendo Switch. It says uh Grid said mid range is fine candy. The 256 model is the same one Gaming Dad has and I have too. You can expand the memory with via SD card out to a 1 terabyte, and load times are relatively similar. Yeah, and from my experience, yeah, my Madden is on my SD card, and it boots up just as fast. I haven't had any issues. Um, I think that my next move is to probably definitely get a bigger, if not a terabyte card, and put on our Steam Deck. Grid Tactic says, I doubt the majority of PC gamers will buy a Switch if the Steam Deck was a thing prior to Switch launches. Emulation is so easy, and most PC cats know how to do it. Yeah, you probably got a point there. Like you probably have a point there. The issue is people like me. like I like I haven't tried to get the emulation running on it yet. I haven't. Because I've been enjoying um too much, Madden and 2K, and in my mindset, it's only certain games I really want to emulate. Like I want to emulate, Metal Gear Solid 4. One of my favorite games, and I hate that it's stuck to me on my PS3. But I love that game. It's one of my favorite games of all time. And that to me, that's one game that I would definitely emulate if I get an opportunity to figure it out. That's the key. The only reason to have a Switch is if you really like to play Nintendo games online. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, I like absolutely, like, to me, like Splatoon, Mario Kart are key reasons to own a Switch. But like you said before, everything else, like if you really wanted to play Breath of the Wild 60 frames per second, it's probably a better option on that Steam Deck. Hey, Geeky, what's going on with you? Let me get you. Let's see if I can get you. All right, get you signed on here. I saw that. I said, so Geeky, you got a new monitor? I thought I saw a video of you promoting that. I mean, 3 Steam Decks. I wouldn't get 3 Steam Decks, but I'll definitely get one for my kids. Fortnite on Xbox Cloud Gaming plays really good. You listen, you know what? I was that's one of the stories we're gonna talk about tonight. I would I just think like, you know what? Apple is probably mad. I read this story the first thing I got there. I said, "Oh, I bet you Tim Cook like those son of a beast, those SOBs." I tell you. Oh man, so yeah, it's back. Hey, Gaming Dad, do you think Nintendo will put Xbox Game Pass on the Switch as a way to compete with the Steam Deck? No, um, because right now it's not a reason to. Nintendo is, you know what? Is what's going to happen is that Game Pass is probably going to have to come to the Steam Deck first. It's going to have to come to the Steam Deck first, and you know what? I think once that happens, you're going to have if once it comes to the Switch, you're going to have a lot of companies that say, you know what? Why negotiate with Nintendo to bring their games to Nintendo? I might want to negotiate and get the bag from Xbox and have it put on Xbox, and you get to play it on the Switch anyway. So no, as much as you know what I think a lot of us Nintendo fans would love for that to happen. Nah, it's not happening. It's only have one right now, but after the fully play out of the Steam Deck, the Valve allows you to pre-order another one. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's wonderful. Hence why I'm getting another Steam Deck for myself. Okay. Definitely. Mir Gaming says I would invest in a 1 terabyte SD card. So the question, this is my question, and you know what, and maybe I'm just I haven't researched yet. Um, what are what are the speeds like? Or is that even an issue when you get these 1 terabyte cards? But because like you know what, like Gaming said, like I want to invest into a 1 terabyte card. And I was just like, you know what? I found a 256 that was, that was fast and it was in a good price range for me to say, all right, I can jump on that. But how much is 1 terabyte cards even going for? And if so, what kind of speeds are you going to get? Or it doesn't even matter with the Steam Deck. That's the question. If Oculus can be sold in stores, why not Steam Deck? Oh, that's a good question. Cause matter of fact, I just saw a video on I think it was on Game. It might have been Engadget. Engadget did an interview because what you call that thing Facebook has their own store now. They have a physical store where they sell just strictly Facebook products. There's only one. I can see Valve doing the same thing. I can see Valve open up their own store, a place where you come in and you can get Steam stuff and attachments and third party accessories for your Steam Deck, and it might even a Valve PC or whatever Valve else they decide to make. But um, that's a good. Do Valve make PCs? I don't know. Do they? Basil YT says, "What made Wii U fail? No advertisement. What makes you think that the family of consoles uh will know about Steam Deck unless they're told?" I think why I said stores. Okay, but understand this here. If they made a decision to put that bad boy into stores, the marketing blitz that will come in parallel with that decision will be humongous. It would have to be. Before every system, no matter if it was Wii or Wii U, there was some form of marketing blitz because people need to know this was coming out. This is where you're going to get it at. And, there will be a build up to that level of marketing hype. Best believe if they say, listen, we worked out a contract with GameStop. We're going to start releasing our systems in GameStop on this date. There's going to be a marketing push to go to GameStop out of this world. So, yes, that is one reason why the Wii U failed. Also, yeah, the Wii U failed because of a numerous of things. One, the name of the system and inadequate marketing. Their marketing for the Wii U wasn't it didn't separate itself from the Wii. So people when they saw Wii U, they're like, why do I need this? What makes it? I mean, is this there was no distinct difference why they should, even though some of the games on the Wii U were phenomenal. You know what? It's still a reason why Nintendo's marketing team at that time failed them tremendously, and that was another reason why um, the Wii U failed terribly. Steam Deck can emulate Wii U. I saw a video of someone emulating Wind Waker HD on it. Yeah, I saw that too, and it looks very, very good. The Wii U had the potential. They started off strong. They did. I mean, because they started strong because the Wii was, they was really riding the wave of the Wii. So people that had some kind of sense understood that this was a new console, but they didn't. When they released a system without a Mario game, you know what, they missed out. You know what, they should have never released until they had a Killer Mario game. But some decisions definitely were made where it wasn't the best interest of Nintendo. It was another portable monitor. Okay, so is that monitor 4K? How's the picture quality on it? Give me your geeky score out of 10. What will be your score? But it became a disaster in the end. It became a disaster in the end because they didn't have games properly for it in a good time span. And then the market was still being separated between that and the 3DS. So they had issues. They had some small issues with 3DS, which they corrected, but they couldn't turn that corner with the Wii U. So yeah, but we should all be grateful for the Wii U because the Wii U's disaster so early in its life cycle allowed them to switch gears and put a lot of resources to the Switch, and that's the reason why we got so many great games that first year. So many great games. What's up, champ? My son Tyler just chimed in. Let me get him on the board. Now, I know listen, my son Tyler a sucker. I'm going to call you a sucker. Because you know what? You're not going to stay on here long. You're going to come in for a hot second, and then you're going to be gone. That's all they want. They're like, yeah, hi, Dad. Bye, Dad. That's how they be. Sorry, how you doing, son? Hope you had a good day. Oculus is owned by Facebook, which isn't a storefront. But they do have a store. They just opened a store called Meta. They have a whole store. Now, where that store is, I couldn't tell you. But I saw the video today. I saw it today. They just opened up a store. It has nothing but Facebook and Oculus stuff in there for you to buy. Steam is a storefront, so it sells well on their store. Why pay a fee for shelf space? True, I do agree with that, but that's why I think Valve should own their own store. I think that's the way. What's going on, Mr. Chambers? I see you on there. He said, CMG said the Steam Deck is going to push Nintendo to bring out a more powerful Switch. No, I don't think so. Not yet. Not yet. I do think that Nintendo is watching. They will be crazy not to watch and see what is Steam Deck doing well. Every like I remember watching the president of Sony at the reveal of the Switch. He was taking pictures and everything because I tell you, man, listen, my kids, boy, my students, they know I stream on Monday. And then they be calling me, like, the middle of my stream. Like, I'm not even answering this time. I answered it last time. She didn't want to hear. But, I'm sorry. But no, I don't think they're going to, it's going to push Nintendo to bring a more powerful system. I think their plans for whatever that next model is already in place. But they are watching, though. They are paying attention to what's going on next. I swear, for instance, I'm telling you this. They're to me, that's like me saying, like, okay, when Sony made the PS Vita, they wasn't paying attention to what Nintendo DS was doing. Yes, they was paying attention to what it was doing. I know this. He told these two different companies, but and and on the scale of things, the Steam Deck has a product that is better than the Switch. You can't deny that. The Steam Deck, hands down, is a better piece of product than the Switch is right now. They offer a higher quality of game, even though the battery life is not there. The the quality of games you can get out of that system is better than the Switch right now. You can't deny that. So best believe Nintendo is, if not taking notes and saying, "Hey, we might want to revisit what we put out to regain the trust of this PC community." Because if the next Switch comes out and it's running games at 60 frames per second, and it's giving us something close to a PS4 experience. I mean, all of us in here will be happy. And you know what? At that standpoint, if the right games come to the system, you know what? Then I would be second guessing the Steam Deck. But once again, we dealing with Nintendo, so we don't know until we know. Y'all come on in and enjoy my man, Mr. Reed, and support his game. Oh, thanks, Mr. Chambers. It's my guy. Mr. Chambers, man, we used to work together, man, back when I first started teaching. He was my parapro in my classroom. We was slamming kids on top of their head. Well, matter of fact, Chris, I'm gonna put you on the board, buddy. Christopher Chambers. All right. Mediocre Gamer says no loss in speed with the 1 TB card. At least that is what every review I've seen has been stating. It's almost identical from playing games from the internal drive. Okay, see, that's great information, man. Listen, let's hit them sounds one more time. Shout out to my boy Mediocre Games. Don't forget, man. Listen, you got a lot of different YouTubers on the channel tonight. We got CMG. We got Mediocre Gamers. We got Basil YT. All have their own individual channels, man. Go out and support these guys, man. But don't forget to hit the like button here first. Hit the like button for your boy. And then when you're done tonight, you want some good, entertaining videos, go see my guys, CMG, Basil YT. They're all in the channel right tonight. Go support them guys. All right. Said a 1 TB card goes for like 150 USD. It's around 220 here. Oh man, 220. God almighty. 150 is not bad, but 220, yeah, man, that hurts. You know what? Ooh, that hurts. All right, man. We might have to wait the Prime Day for that 150. Woo. So Valve tried with the Steam machines, but those were third-party made machines with Steam OS. Okay, Valve only makes VR games, Steam Deck, and the short-lived controller. Okay, what also? So they make the VR system too, don't they? I can see Valve maybe opening up their own store if they make enough hardware. Just don't think they have enough for that though. Okay, I agree. Like I don't know how big Valve is, but to me that would be the move. This past weekend was Free Comic Book Day, and I noticed that Sonic the Hedgehog comic was the first one that people went for. There's a new generation of kids that know Sonic, that know Sonic because of the movie. The movie was good, man. Matter of fact, I think one of the stories we're doing tonight is that it's number one. It's the number one video game movie of all time, according to dollars. Agreed. That was the worst selling system of all time, and you would have thought Nintendo was about to be finished. Boy, did they prove everybody wrong with the Nintendo Switch. Yeah, listen, big time. Fun fact, Steam Deck has gyro and Bluetooth. You can hook up your Joy-Cons, got nobody, thus allowing all the gimmicks of the Switch on your emulated Switch game. That's funny. Ha! if you guys keep a close eye out, you'll see the 1 terabyte micro SD card going really going on really good sales. Okay, going on really good sales. I keep you guys. If you keep guys really close, 40% off. Hey, Candy, if you ever catch one of them sales, throw it in the Discord so everybody can take advantage of that. Because I definitely would like to give me a 1 terabyte if the sale is right. Sale got to be right, man. Right now, 150, that hurt. All right, good people. Listen, we've been we've been chatting for a long time, a lot longer than we typically do. But you know what? Let's get into some news really quick. Let me go ahead and, matter of fact, I'm gonna show the wheel real quick. I just want to check one good time. Make sure that your name is on the wheels of steel. If not, let me know in the chat. I can get you on the wheel. You know what was kind of funny? You know what? If like some people were like, well, like, well, I say some people. I'm gonna say one person in particular reached out to me on Discord and was like, "Hey, did I win?" And I didn't respond to him. I was like, "No, I'm not responding because it's too easy to find out if you won. You either stay on the stream or you come back later and just watch the end of the stream. It's easy." But I wasn't going to. I'm not gonna make it easy for you. Especially I make it easy already. But I'm not gonna be like, yeah, you won. No, I'm not saying nothing. And all I said is, man, my question was to him like, hey, did you watch the video? And I didn't get a response. So maybe he went back and watched the video to find out he lost. Too funny. All right, good people, let's get into it. Let's see where I'm at. Where my save games at? Try to go some quick stuff first. Elden Ring PlayStation is $10 off at Amazon. That's right. If you want it on a PS5 or the Xbox Series X, they get it right now for $49.99. You know what? I still haven't played it on my Steam Deck because it's so expensive. Like, man, I'm still not paying $50. But one thing I did learn from my students that I did not know, I thought was super dope, is that if I do family share, I can do family share, via Steam with my family. Like hey, I could buy a game on there, and when I'm done playing it, my son can go on there and start playing it, which I think is dope, super dope. So it would save me from buying multiple copies of games. Because typically I would have to do is buy multiple copies. My son can best believe he's gonna want to play Roblox. I know that's coming, and but I'm not gonna play Roblox on that bad boy. Oh, look, my other son, he chimed in. Let me put him on the board real quick. Hey, Joe, what's going on, buddy? Hope you got your stuff ready for school tomorrow, buddy. My son Joseph lost his phone today. I know he don't want to tell. He was upset. He was so upset today. He didn't lose it like he lost it. He lost it because his grades wasn't tight. When them grades ain't tight, we say good night to that iPhone. Gone. But once his grades get back to where it's all in one class. Once that one class get back where it's supposed to be, then we'll reevaluate that phone status. But right now, no phone. And you know what you need to turn that iPad into? Turn it in. Because I don't want to catch you on it. It's going to be in some more trouble. And you won't see your phone till the summer. The hot, hot summer. Go ahead and hit that like button. Listen, one time for your mind. Give it up for my girl, Candy. When you join your father's stream and he roasts you, pay him back by winning that eShop card. Listen, yeah, listen, and they will hunt me down for that. They'll be like, hey, dad, dad, you get that card? I'll be like, hold on, man, you talking to like that? Oh, I mean, then they be like, oh, man, I'm just, I know I won and everything. I just want my $10 eShop card like everybody else. I love my kids, man. But you know what? If he was doing what he's supposed to do, we wouldn't have these issues. But he gets so wrapped up, he got his little girlfriend, then lost his mind. Another game that I want to get for my Steam Deck, man. Forza Horizon 5 can run at 60 frames per second on the Steam Deck with settings close to the Xbox One version. New comparison videos confirm. You know what? I mean, I want to buy this game. However, I have Game Pass. So I'm not trying to buy this game again. I got it already. Why do I need to buy it again? But I want to play it bad. I want to play it bad on my Steam Deck, but I'm gonna wait, man. I'm gonna hold tough. I got games to play right now. I don't absolutely need it, but I wish I had access to it right now. And Greta Tyson, don't give my son no ideas. He probably already plotting to like, Xbox criticized after outages. Xbox criticized after outages leave gamers inaccessible. This goes back to this digital era, man. You know what? It was a big old thing. I remember, like, you know what? They got on Xbox in them head about DRM and stuff like that. And so, you know what? Now you got to play, and you can't play because of something on their end. And I done paid money for this game already, but now I don't have access to it because something on their end. Like I can't even play in offline mode. That's crazy. That's crazy. I do not like that at all. And you know what? Even Nintendo is starting to do that stuff on the low, making you connect before you move forward. They're starting to do it. And I watched RGT85's video today, and I absolutely agree totally. We're going to have to start standing up and fighting back against this. I'm telling you, that's the reason why I buy handheld stuff. That's why, I support people emulating other things. I support it because, you know what? If you're gonna do this here, then your game should be emulated. People should be robbing you blind if you're gonna do stuff like this here. So I won't say like, hey, go out and emulate this stuff, but I understand why people do it and why people should do it, because this is some bull. Could you imagine? I have never been in this position before, but to have your Xbox be your only gaming platform. You didn't bought these games. You didn't went to the store and bought these games. Like, oh, I got this physical. I didn't put the disc in. I'm playing it off the disc, which you're not. And then you have an outage, and then for how many hours you don't get to play? I didn't pay for this game. You be ready to go choke somebody out. I'm just saying. You know who isn't doing that stuff? Valve and Steam has offline mode. You listen. Another event. Listen, and I used to be a Steam hater, not because I thought Steam was whack. It's because I didn't have a PC. I couldn't take advantage of some of the things that Steam offered, and Steam offers something that transcends console iterations. You know what? You buy a game on your Steam Deck, it's in your library, and it's in your library. You know, it's there. You know what? And as you get a new PC, as you upgrade, that library just naturally migrates with you. The better that PC is, the better it's going to run that game that you had back in, I don't know, 01. So the Steam's ecosystem is really efficient. It makes me a believer in Steam and their products because I see the advantages of it. And it's stuff like Greta Tyson said, like stuff like this here that kind of gets me like, hey man, what's going on? Am I Bernie Mac? Like, what the hell's going on here? What are cookies in? Rest in peace, Bernie Mac, man. One of the funniest to ever do it. So, listen, I tell you, to me, this is a big issue. It's a bigger issue that I think when more of us, because you know what, they almost conditioning us to kind of just accept it. But we shouldn't be accepting it, man. We should not be accepting. If I buy a game in the store, why can't I play that game in offline mode? Microsoft should get all the smoke right now. If it affects you or not, you should be giving Microsoft all the smoke because they need to fix that. If I buy a game in the store, I should be able to play it offline with no problem. Let me play a game off the disc. Stop selling me a disc that only has an access code. See, it does that, so you know what? So it's easier for them to ship them games out. They're going to put that data on that disc. Boy, I tell you, don't get me hot in here. Take off all your clothes. I am getting so hot. I'm gonna take my clothes off. I don't know how many times I played that this past week. I had a prom. I DJed a prom this past Friday, and the Friday before that, I DJ Special Olympics, and that Special Olympics was really fun, really really fun, man. Them kids really had a good time, and you know if you get them special ed kids out there dancing, man, it's something special. So I had the special ed kids out there gigging to something. You know, they was messing up on the cha-cha slide. It was like right, and they were supposed to go left, and it was 2 stumps. They was doing 3, but still they had fun. They had fun. I enjoyed myself greatly. Let's see. Give it a year, lads. Gaming Dad is going to be full-blown PC gamer. A year? Oh man. I don't know if I ever go full-blown, but I am considering it though. I ain't gonna lie. I am considering just might. You know, my girl Geeky, you know what I'm saying? She know a spot down there in Texas that builds really good PCs. Built her PC. And so I might head that direction and say, you know what, I need one for my channel. You know, hook me up. So while people not able to play their Xbox, I was playing my new flash cart on my Game Boy Micro. You know what? Listen, another great example, Steve. It's the reason why, man. Listen, I don't know what to do. I'm having some issues, but I bought one of these here. This is called the retro Pocket 2 Plus or whatever. I bought the latest one, whatever. And so I'm having issues setting up my my ROMs on my car, but I'm gonna figure it out eventually. You know, once again, it's one of them projects you gotta have. But just so I can get all my retro games and have it, you know, and have somewhere to play it. That's my thing. It's like I want to have somewhere to play it without an issue. And I like the form factor of this thing here. But when, you know, once again, it's just like, you know what? When things go out, I want to be able to play something. You know what? If I got to be connected to the internet all the time to play certain games, I'm like pissed. And it shouldn't be that way. Is the clear reason why I keep certain retro games. Like I still have a Wii. I still have a Wii U. You know what? I still have a Game Boy Advance. You know what? A Vita. You know what? Games. So I can play something. Ain't gonna take everything from me. Gigi said never could be a full blown PC. Yeah, I don't think I can never be full blown. Cause I like it. I like too many Nintendo games, and I like my PS5, but you know it don't get a whole lot of play. Like my PS5 and my Xbox Series S are not getting a lot of play. My Series X probably has not been turned on in at least 2 months. Now I've played my PS5 because I'm still playing through Horizon Zero Dawn. But that's it though. I mean, have not got a whole lot of play. Now my Switch gets to play. My Steam Deck is getting mad play. But the other ones, they over there talking about some help, play with me. Cloud gaming is moving me back to mobile. God almighty. Now, Geeky, what are you playing it on? Are you playing it on your iPad? Or are you playing it on your phone? Great question, Dave. Dave says, for the Retro Pocket 2, look up Retro Game Corp's tutorial. That's how I got mine set up. Look at my boy Dave, man. Hit Dave with the harp. My man Dave, man, came through with the knowledge is power, baby. All right, Retro Games Corp tutorial. All right, bet. It's an iPhone with the backbone controller. Listen. Did somebody send you that backbone for free? I bet somebody did, and I bet you it was pink. Oh man, but yeah, I thought. Listen, man, my only issue, like I do so many other things on my phone. I just don't want to play my games on my phone. I don't. But that Steam Deck though, that Steam Deck is a mother. I tell you, like I'm gonna play tonight. It's like I can go get me a game of Madden in, and then come back to my Switch, and I gotta play some tennis. All right, we gonna let's see what they. Before we jump to the next story, I'm just gonna give you my quick impressions of Nintendo Switch sports. I've had such fun, competitively fun. I mean, like Wii Sports tennis was one thing where you didn't have to put a whole lot into it to kind of win. Like if you knew how to twitch your wrist a certain way, like I haven't figured out yet what to do to get those power shots. So I'm at that stage of the game, but my hand-eye coordination is still pretty good. But I'm competitive and have not lost yet in the tennis. Now the bowling is a little bit different. You know what? It's like I gotta make sure my body a certain way so I can get that nice little spin on the ball. And once I get that mastered, I'll be really out cold. Even though I'm undefeated in the bowling as well. But the game is phenomenal. I haven't played all the other games yet, so I don't have a full take on all the games. But I would tell you my online experience has been A1, super quick to get in the games. I love the bowling and the elimination process. That is totally dope. I need to figure out what it looks like when I play couch co-op and I got 4 people. I don't know what that looks like yet because I want to set that up, and I'm gonna figure it out myself on Thursday because I'm gonna let my kids in my classroom play. Because they'll be ending. Cause right now this week is testing, and so when they're done with their test, we're gonna let them play some Wii Sports. But then what was also dope, I do this for my class every year because I teach in what they call a Title I school district. And to know what a Title I school district means is that if you live in a Title I school district, what this means is that 60% of the population in that district lives at or below the poverty line. So I teach in a Title I school district. And so I have kids, and Six Flags over Georgia is 45 minutes from my school, 45 minutes. And I have kids who've lived in this area all their life and never been to Six Flags. Never been. And so they come to me and they get their first opportunity to go to Six Flags, and they be like so amazed. It's like taking a kid to the candy store for the first time. And we have such a good time. So this Friday is we haven't been back in 2 years because of the pandemic. So this Friday we're going to Six Flags, and so I'm gonna have a good time on this week is a fun week for me. Okay, back to the statement. This is Geeky said, haha, it's not pink, but yeah. They sent it to me. I'm gonna post a TikTok tomorrow. Yeah, Geeky. Post one playing. That's what you do. Post one playing. What game are you playing? And speaking of games, you know what? I know Geeky loves his game, but Stardew Valley has sold 20 million units. That is crazy. Now I remember when Stardew Valley was, at first, hitting the Switch, and I had a foster son at that time, and we bought our foster son a Switch that year, and man, listen, that's all he played was he sat at that TV and he played Stardew Valley like all day, until it was time for him to go to school. He'll go to work, come home from work. After he took his shower, ate his dinner, whatever, he'd be back on Stardew Valley. I wasn't mad at him. I wasn't bad. 20 million, that's a lot. I had to pause quite often for the tutorial because there was a lot of information, but eventually got through it. All right. So Dave, you know what? Listen, if you see some random, um, I might have to respond to you somehow, some way. Dave, join the Discord, man, so I can be able to communicate with you because you might know some information I might not know. But I started I started trying to set it up, and I was like, let me stop. So cause I started to get confused. So I think I watched some video where I got everything kind of set up, like all my emulators and stuff like that. But I still need some work to do, so that's why it's sitting right there. But after playing the Steam Deck though, it's like it's hard to go back to those smaller screens. All right, this is Xbox report. I know it's a lot of Xbox news in the beginning because Xbox is usually the last tab I look at, and it always populate first. But Xbox reportedly plans to launch new streaming device. But I think this is incredibly smart. I said this back when it was a rumor back last year when they was talking about, hey, Xbox it being implanted into newer TVs, things of that nature. But to have like a little cube, a little something you can connect to the TV and be able to have access to Game Pass and Xbox Cloud Gaming, that's dope. To me that's a home run. That is an absolute home run. It's one of them. It's one of them situations where you say, "Hey, Xbox, what are you waiting on?" Because I ain't gonna lie to you, I would pick up one just to take with me. You know what? I mean, for real. I mean, just to have the go with me some places. If I think that's a great little system, like to put in a room that you typically would not have. I mean, even if you bought it to have your streaming services on it. But you say, hey, you have a controller in there too. You say, hey, you can get some Halo in, and it's streamed, and and the quality is good. And you got good internet. It's like, man, it's a win-win. Xbox, boy, I'm telling you, listen, they might not be, at number one, but you know what? This past month, man, they were number one in dollars. Tell you about what, baby. Yeah, I bet I'll be sleeping on Xbox. They do some things. They do some things right nowadays. Greta Tata says, you used to be able to play Wii Sports while sitting on your back porch. I guess you can't do that anymore. Yeah, it was a little bit more intuitive. Like my it picked up a lot more of my. I think it's the Joy-Cons, man. It picked up a lot more of my body motions, man. Like before, you can kind of like hold your body a certain direction and that ball will go. But not now, man. It feels every little vibration. So you really gotta kind of get into it. But I liked it though. The competition was great, great experience with bowling on the online. I love the elimination situations. Like you gotta keep yourself, like you gotta bowl good games because you playing against 20 other people at the same time, and them games and they go quick. That's why another thing I liked about it. It goes quick. So definitely a pickup for sure. Dope. I've never been to Six Flags either. Might have to take a road trip to Georgia and join the class. Yeah, man, you would love it, man. These kids, man. You know what? I love the kids I teach because they're the throwaways. And I say it like that, and I tell them they're the ones that weak teachers can't handle. And so instead of figuring them out and trying to build a relationship with them, they throw them away. And you know what? And I'm there with open arms, like you know what? And then I have to rebuild this trust because all the adults before them is just like this super trash. I got some trash colleagues, man. I got some matter of fact, I work with some really weak adults. I won't call them weak teachers. I call them weak adults. Cause some of them are good teachers. They just, they just scared of these kids. I'm like, they're kids. I was like, it's the reason why I keep myself in pretty good shape because I tell a kid in a minute, hey man, I dare you to hit me. Matter of fact, I tell a kid, I want to let you hit me first. Because once you hit me first, I'm gonna say I fear for my life. And I blacked out and I just gave you all the business. And you know what? Them kids be like, oh, you crazy, Coach Reed, you crazy. I was like, nah, dog, I ain't crazy. But you ain't gonna put your hands on me and think I'm just gonna be like, no. Uh-huh. And And from that, man, the kids respect me. They just know they know I'm not gonna play around with them. So I'm playing Lake and Fortnite on Xbox Cloud. What is Lake? I don't know what that is. I also bought a new Switch game. It was the game Taurus is really good. Really, really good. Really, yes. Taurus is. I would tell anybody that's a really good, pretty pleasant. I mean, it's just a pleasant game on the eyeballs. That's a great looking game, and it, it has a great little story too. I wish I would have finished it, but it's a good game though. Taurus is a good game. I didn't know you had a Discord. Yeah, Dave. I got a Discord. That's how when we have gaming nights. Remember, we're not gaming this Friday. We're gaming next Friday. Everybody, let y'all know we're gaming next Friday. Mario Kart Splatoon. That's what we're gonna do next Friday. I think that date is the 20th. I think that's the day. Oh shoot, I gotta make sure. We listen. Don't quote me on that day. I think I might have. I think I'm scheduled for. I think I might have to DJ that day. Curses. We might have to do it on Wednesday. Yeah, we might have to do next Wednesday. We'll play. That's what we'll do. Next Wednesday we're gonna get down. I won't do it Friday because I think I'm committed to DJing. I think I got a DJ. I got to DJ a 6th and 7th grade formal. Yeah, that's that Friday the 20th. I got an 8th grade formal. That's Saturday the 21st, and I think I have. Matter of fact, and I know I have a wedding to DJ on that Sunday. So, tell you, keep your boys busy. That new Disney game is coming to Xbox Early Access. Look at you. Look at you. You already, Geeky already licking her chops. I hope to get Game Pass / cloud. I hope it gets, okay, Game Pass and cloud version. Lake is a slice of life, open world sim. You are a male person. It's very beautiful scenery and good storyline. Okay. So I'm 20% done with Taurus. I really like it. Yeah, Taurus is good, man. Look at you, Geeky. Oh, Geeky. So I found the link to the Discord in your channel, but it says it was invalid. Invite. Okay, hold on. Let me hook you up, Dave. Let me see if I can. Let me find my phone somewhere around here. Oh, there it is, right in my face. Duh. Dave, I'm gonna give me one quick second. I'm gonna put it in the chat. Don't let him fool you. Oh no. All right, copy link. Let's find the video. Live chat. The group has reached the day quota. Man, that's funny. All right, Dave. I placed the invite in the chat in the video, so it should pop up real soon. Yes, there it is, right there. The group has reached its Dave quota. That's so funny. But yeah, Dave, man, listen, definitely come out and hang out with us, man. We would love to, let you come on there and whoop us up on some Mario Kart and Splatoon. I'm not very good at any of those games, but I like to play. That is the issue. All right, next story. Let's jump to the next story. Let's I saw this here. I'm not gonna spend too much time, but EA is making a Lord of the Rings mobile game. The upcoming collectible RPG will be free to play. Man, I'm not playing this collectible game, but I tell you, Lord of the Rings: Shadow of Mordor, man, that is a good game, man. If you like Batman, that's what it reminds me of. Shadow of Mordor reminds me of Batman, Arkham City. Any of those Batmans, the fight mechanics is all the same, but the RPG elements and how you progress, super dope. So you gotta go to these different camps and fight their leader And if you beat their leader, you know what, you continue to get stronger, gain points. But if the leader beats you, he gets promoted in rank, making him stronger, and then he taunts you. Oh man, listen, super, super good. You hate losing. You hate losing. Oh man, the Xbox Game Pass. Yeah, buddy. All right, I joined. All right, check out. Hey man, give it up for Dave, man, for joining the Discord. I've been trying to play more games that actually have an end. I know it's so hard. It's so hard, Geeky. Something tells me Geeky is on that. Geeky is on that for Shizzle, my nizzle. Yeah, so I would probably pass on this game, but you know what? Those of you who are Lord of the Rings fans and like these kind of RPG collectible games, have at it. Just not your boy. Hey, you Pokemon fans, lots of Pokemon games for the Switch are on sale right now. Heads up, Nintendo Switch owners, a bunch of Pokemon games are on sale today. You can save $20 off most of the recent games, including Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shiny Pearl, Pokemon Sword and Shield, and the new Pokemon Snap. You can even grab the Let's Go Pokemon pair for $29.99. All right. So those of you who are these big fans, a lot of this is on Amazon right now. Uh-oh. Let's see what else. Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. So you know they got, of course, they got their sale $40 off. Blah 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 blah. Oh, some of them are sold out in games on Amazon already. So you might want to go and check if you like Pokemon and have not already picked up some of these Tenebitos. Dead Space remake live stream coming May 12th. That's this Thursday. Let's see. EA has announced an upcoming developer live stream for Dead Space remake. Developer Motive Studio will host a video broadcast this Thursday, May 12th, during which the studio will talk about the game's art. I bet you somebody be some bull. The broadcast begins at 10 a.m. PT and 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on May 12th. Everyone can watch through YouTube and Twitch. GameSpot will report back with any notable updates when they are announced. I'm gonna check it out. I'm not live streaming by any stretch of imagination, but you know what? I like Dead Space, and you know what? I'm so glad Guerrilla Tactics brought that to my attention that I can play Dead Space on the Steam Deck. So that'll probably be another game that I'll probably pull that directly. You know, this games I can't play on my Switch. I'll probably pick up on my Steam Deck. But I think Nier Automata is probably my next game I pick up. I'm just hoping they go on sale rather than me having to pay $40. Snap was really good. I never finished it though. Might go back and finish it. I bought it for my son. He likes Pokemon. He started playing it, and then he just stopped. Like, yeah, I got bored with it, Dad. And I said, okay. I said, maybe you should take it back and get some money. No, I'll keep it. Man, Nintendo was a sale on first-party games. Talk about rare. Yeah. Yeah, but you know what? The sale don't be like dramatic though. It's like when you see, like when I see sales sometimes on Steam Deck, I be like, what? $9? I be trying my best to scrape up money to get that game right there for $9. Yeah, so it's a couple games on Steam Deck. I just hope, especially near Automata, I want that to go on sale bad. But yep, those of you who are interested in Dead Space, May 12th, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, check it out. Your boy will be checking it out. I just, if anything, if it's a bunch of this, drawings and no gameplay, something like that, I probably will be like, snooze fest. All right, coming out of there. And we're going back. No. I don't care about that right now. Here we go. Boom. Resident Evil Rebirth might be preparing for release soon. Oh, so it's been rated. Listen, CMG, this for you. Stadia version of Resident Evil Rebirth was just rated in Europe. The PS4, Xbox One, and PC version was rated a year ago today. So it was just rated for Stadia. So y'all guys are getting the game. Check it. Give it, everybody, man. Give it up for Stadia, man. Well, kids, give Stadia a hand clap one time. I'm sorry, CMG. Oh, but I be feeling bad. Listen, anytime I see a Stadia, um, a Stadia reference, man, I just think about my boy CMG. So Resident Evil is my favorite franchise. Laugh out loud. He said, besides Zelda, he said, I'm sorry, my brother, but I had to take that shot. That was just too funny. But it's just been rated, and so we should hopefully be seeing something really soon. This is Resident Evil Reverse was announced in January of 2021. Dang, it's been that long to celebrate the franchise's 25th anniversary. It was intended to be a free multiplayer experience for players who bought Resident Evil Village. I wonder if they're gonna still hold up to that. Reverse had an open beta in April of 2021 and was originally slated to release alongside Resident Evil Village on May 7th, a year ago. That's right, my birthday. But the Reverse was delayed into July. It was delayed once again into an unspecific time in 2022 release window. In the GameSpot's Resident Evil Village review, we said Resident Evil 7 was an excellent return to the horror unpending of the franchise, but cunningly altered with a new idea and new perspective. Similarly, Village is an intelligent reintroduction of the best action elements of Resident Evil. Resident Evil 4. All right, so big shout out to Stadia getting the game rated. Dope. All right, fans believe another Nintendo Indie Showcase could be on the way following similar circumstances that led to the last one back in December. By us getting financial reports for games tonight, I can foresee something happening this week to kind of, ease the minds of investors, because Nintendo stocks, they haven't crashed anything like that, but they haven't been doing as well. I think it's probably down. Okay, at one point in time, Nintendo shares got to like $65, but I know it's like at $56 now. Last time I checked, so they got to do something to calm the storms. So for many gaming fans, a showcase is a showcase is the event that will lead to a larger generation of hype. New titles are revealed, existing blah blah blah. The report comes from Emily Rogers, the person who leaked a lot of information about the Nintendo Switch and has been known to be fairly reliable leaker. In a forum post, she asked whether there were any fans of indie games. While this may seem like an unrelated post, but Nintendo and indie games, the last time Rogers spoke about an Indie World Showcase in December, it was announced shortly after. All right, so the stars are aligned, and it seems like this could be accurate. I mean, they need one. I think it will be good. From a content creator standpoint, I think, it'd be nice to have some news because it's been pretty dry. It's been, matter of fact, it's been really, really dry. When you start to, you know what I like, when certain YouTubers come on and then their comments is about their opinions. I hate to say it. I'd be like, to cut it off. Like, this is what I think the next 5 Nintendo games should be. I'm like, man, I don't want to watch this. I watch you for news. That's it. It's only certain people I watch for their editorials. It's only certain YouTubers. I'm like, everybody else like, like, nope, 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 no. I do not want to see another commercial about your memory cards. Even though I probably should check out their memory cards for my Steam Deck. Oh man. All right, this says related. Hollow Knight 6 on trends followed Nintendo's Indie World Showcase. Ah man, listen. I don't know what's going on with this game. I would thought after Silk Song's whole full blowout in Edge magazine that game was done. But that game has not seen it has to come out this year. I'm hoping this comes out I hope Silk Song is like a big thing for the Nintendo Direct. I don't think it comes out. I don't think they showcase that game at Indie Showcase. But I mean, I would take it hands down. Hands down. Basil YT says, laugh out loud. The game not even live yet, and you can't play it. Game Dad doesn't seem too excited about Indie World. That Philly, that's the Steam Deck effect. He knows damn well he ain't buying any of those indie games. Hold on. He knows damn well he's not buying any of those indie games on the Switch if he can get them on Steam. Kids, give him a hand clap. Let's. Woo, man! Listen, that is funny. That is funny. That's like, one more time. One more hand clap. That's fun, all right. He called it the Steam Deck effect. Bars. Man, listen, but I like a good indie showcase. Who doesn't, man? But if you don't think I'm checking that list and saying, hey, it's on Steam, I am going to check it out on Steam. Like, I ain't going to fly. Like, I'm not even going to front. Like, I almost bought Ori again. I almost bought it again on the Steam Deck. It's like, that's why I need Game Pass, so I don't got to worry about none of that. I know I can just play it. But that was funny. That was funny. He know damn well he ain't buying those indie games on Switch. Woo! Too many indie games get announced and then delayed. Yeah, I tell you, about 2 years ago, I might need to go back and look at a bunch of these old indie directs to find this game. They had this game, and the main protagonist was this girl. It was like an 8-bit mixed with a 16-bit type of game, and she was like this warrior, and so she was running, and then she jumped off the cliff, and then she landed on a dragon. I was like, that game looks so dope, and I have not heard nothing else about this game since that direct. Nothing. It's been over 2 years, and I don't even know the name of the game, but I remember that direct. I was like, I probably need to go back a couple years and find that game. But I was like, man, that game was dope. But like Geeky said, you know what? A lot of them get announced, and then you know what? You don't hear nothing from them for a couple years. It's like So I know it's hard to get really excited about certain indie games. Like Silk Song, man, should have been out to me. I don't know what they're waiting on. Like, what happened? I want to know the backstory. What's the backstory? But that was funny though. Indie World big reveal is a Fall Guys release date. You know what? The bad part about it, old Basil YT, you might be right, man. I used to be excited for a Fall Guys. Listen, we all did. We all was kind of excited for Fall Guys, but with the delay, it's terrible. That's that and Genshin Impact, right? But you know, Genshin Impact might be coming sooner than later. But once again, it's like, you know what? I mean, I'm not overly excited for Genshin Impact. You know what? It's like, you know what? They say they're still working on the Switch version, but you know what? It ain't out yet. So, um, once again, the Steam effect. You know, it's like if I really want to play Genshin Impact, I might have play it on the Steam Deck. Tell you, man. See Nintendo, see what you made me do. You made me do it. Man, that was funny. Yeah. Golly, I mean, Girl Attack this man. You boy, you know you funny, man. All right, so some YouTubers is saying that hey, this indie world could happen as early as Wednesday, but we should get some form of announcement this week. You know what? If we get one, great. If it gets announced and it happens on Wednesday, I would probably stream it. I probably will stream it if it happens on Wednesday. But you know, matter of fact, if it happens on Thursday, I might stream it too. But if it happens on Friday, GG no re would not be, not me. Real quick, Mario Strikers Battle League video shows off a lot of chaotic soccer action. You know what? I like the little move when you kick the dude in the back. I don't know if you. I'm not gonna play it because I know how Nintendo is. But they got a move where I can kind of help my player by kicking in the back the propelling forward. I like that little move. I was like, oh man, that was pretty dope. Like this game right here is gonna be dope too. It's gonna be dope on the level of another game that you know what I'm gonna want to play with my subscribers. Like I hope more people get like Nintendo Switch sports. I hope more people get that because you know what, I would like to be able to play with them on Discord online. I would love for that to happen. You know what, that to me is like I just gotta figure out how to videotape myself standing up because right now my camera is fixate for me sitting down, but I'll figure out something. If I get a wider lens or whatever it may be, but it's probably some better lighting. But however, I'll take it out when it happens. I love the fact that Nintendo's come out with these games that play well online, and look at like this game's gonna be awesome. To have to say, hey, you know what? Let's play 4-on-4 right now. Just have a whole little league. That's dope, man. Dope. Is anybody else besides me picking this up next month? Is it next month already? It is May 9th already. This game comes out in less than a month. Crazy. All right, let's see. Gotham Knight, Nightwing, and Red Hood gameplay tease for this week. This is the tweet that says mission update from Belfry. Nightwing and Red Hood Power Club tomorrow, 6 a.m. PT. When is this? Okay, so tomorrow, 6 a.m. PT. So that means what, at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time? We should know something about gameplay with Nightwing and Red Hood. I think this game is gonna be pretty good too. But once again, it's gonna be. Is this game coming to PC? Okay, that's a good question. Does anybody know if Gotham Knight is coming to PC? Because if it's coming to PC, you already know we're gonna call it the Steam Deck effect. I'm looking for it on Steam because I can play it portably. Come on, Steam, just give me that seal of approval. It works well on the Steam Deck. That's all I need. All right, bet. Then it's a day one purchase because I like Batman. All right, keep this party going. UK charts, Nintendo Switch Sports and Lego Star Wars remains the top 2 spots. I don't want that. Read it from the web. Yep, we agree. Blah blah blah. All right, top 10 games. Nintendo Switch Sports is number 1. Lego Star Wars, of course, is number 2. Horizon Forbidden West, number 3, over in the land of the West. Mario Kart 8 was number 6 last week, but is number 4 this week. Boy, that game keeps selling. Jeez, oh, peace, man. But them updates, though, I'm telling you, them updates gonna keep it selling. Kirby, the Forgotten Land, which is a super good game. I don't know why I have not beaten it yet, but I digress. But that game was number 9 last week. It's number 5 this week. Pokemon Legends Arceus was number 5 last week and it dropped to number 6. Elden Ring sticks at number 7. Grand Theft Auto 5 sticks at number 8. Sifu. I need to pick Sifu up. But I need the physical version if I'm gonna get it. You know what? If I'm correct, is Sifu on PC? I don't know if I want to. I don't know if I want to play that on my Steam Deck though. I don't know. I gotta wait. And Minecraft is back in the top 10. What was out of the top 10 last week at number 12. I wanted to get anything about nothing on system sales though. This is UK charts for games. Let me get up out of here. Genshin Impact makes its devs 1/4 of the Bethesda every day. Golly. The free-to-play game is on pace to earn its Chinese developer, MiHoYo, an average of $2 billion or more. Listen, this is the games like this here is the reason why Nintendo will eventually have an online game with that kind of presence. This is the reason why. But see, for this to really work for Nintendo, for them to make this kind of money, they're gonna have to make a game that might be branded by them, might be by them, but it's gonna have to be cross-platform. It's gonna have to say, hey, this game comes out on the Switch, this game comes out in mobile, this game comes out on. It's got to come out on everything for them to make that kind of money. And I believe Nintendo wants to make that kind of money, but they need to create a game that goes cross-platform. And once they do that, they'll put themselves in great position to be successful on that front. They won't be successful until they do that. They got to make a game that's cross-platform. And it does not, to be honest, it does not have to be Mario, but it got to be good. It's got to be good. Because, look at this game here. Well, I mean, Genshin Impact is. But if they make something with a good story and good tie-in and good reason to keep coming back and play and good, Nintendo can make that kind of money easily, but it's got to be good. So we'll see what Nintendo do. But dang, Genshin Impact, boy, that's a lot of money. I talked about this earlier, but Stardew Valley has sold more than 20 million copies on all platforms. So you take all the platforms together. I wonder what platform sold the best. Let's say the game sold a staggering 13 million of those copies on PC alone. See, that was the question I just asked. So you would think, like a lot of people think that it sold the best on the Switch, but you know what? No, on PC, boy, is where is that? 13 million copies on PC alone. That says a lot. Shout out to Stardew Valley, man, doing their thing. Fortnite returns to iOS and Android devices via Microsoft, Xbox. I wonder what are they going to do? Do you believe that Apple and Samsung or Android or whatever are going to just sit there and just take this one? I wonder what they're going to do. Can they stop Game Pass? Can they do that? I don't think they can. I don't think it's nothing they can do. I think they gotta take that L like a champ. I don't think it's nothing that they can do about it. But and Fortnite is going to reign supreme. That is crazy. That is crazy. Candy said we need to have a game dad conversation so we can clown together in person. Ooh, hey, listen, Candy. You know what? Listen, the reason why I don't crack jokes on y'all is because listen, if I can see you in person, that's one thing. But if I gotta see like an avatar, it's like I can't really clown you because I don't know what you look like. But some of y'all I've seen before, and I can clown. I can, but I do not. Y'all guys are my family. But I like the good Jones. I do. Joneses is fun. It builds character. It says the game I'm definitely need to pick up Mario Strikers Battle League. Hey, look, I would tell you that and Nintendo Sports, man. I'm telling you, do not sleep. I'm very, very pleased with my experience. Very, very pleased. So many games coming out this year, man. So many games. That's why I'm really interested in what's going to happen this summer. I hope Nintendo, I hope Nintendo still releases a direct. I think that's important. PlayStation exclusive Babylon Fall has fallen off the cliff. Drops to one concurrent player. That's bad, man. That is bad. That is bad. I love this little artwork. You see how they got SpongeBob over there opening the coffin, like, go and get in. You dead, dog. But that's crazy. The Embracer Group. Let's see what I say. No, I'm talking about something else. The seemingly quiet, modest deal will let Square Enix continue with their plans to invest in blockchain technology. I don't care about that. I just feel sorry for Platinum Games because, at knowing the quality of game they've put out before, I hate that they got some mess like that that's out there in the atmosphere that's really tarnishing their name. I'll just wait for Bayonetta that's went quiet. Bayonetta needs to come out, man. Let's see. Sonic the Hedgehog 2, now the top grossing video game movie of all time. Sega and Paramount will be popping the champagne this week as it has emerged that the Sonic the Hedgehog 2 movie is now the top grossing video game movie of all time. Sega revealed that Sonic, let's go ahead and get to the story. Oh, okay. I can't do nothing with that. Well, listen, it's not showing me the whole story, so hey, they're the greatest of all time right now, which is good. I'm telling you, like, Sonic is a good movie, man. Good movie. Definitely, if you waited, just wait till they hit streaming sites. It's definitely a good one to watch. This is the reason why I don't gamble. I don't gamble because of this, because of stuff like this here. If you got this kind of money, there's so many other things you can do with it. But Twitch streamer XQC claims he lost over $1.8 million gambling last month. Man, that's ridiculous. I wish I had 1.8 million. There's so much more productive things I would do with that money. Matter of fact, if I had 1.8 million, man, I would put it into a life insurance that I can draw money off of, and I would live off of that 1.8 million comfortably. Tell you, man. Let me get some money. Let me get some. All right. I feel like calling Guerrilla Tactics by a new name, Guerrilla Stream Tactics. Oh man. Batman games go on PC don't have a good track record of working and running well. You're right, because right now Batman Arkham City is not running very well. I don't know if they ever fix Arkham Knight. Yeah, but Arkham City boy is having some issues. All right. It says PC on its website. Remains to be seen if the game will be on Steam or if Epic backs up the truck full of them. Yeah. And you know what? And they're good for that. Mediocre Gaming said, all right, I'm out, dog. I have a wonderful night. You too, my brother. Have a wonderful night, man. Listen, I know we went a little bit longer. I'm trying to get through this news, man. I don't think I got much more to go, but I'm glad you stuck around, man. Have a good night, my brother. Sifu is on Epic right now. The exclusive comes to Steam 6 months to a year after that exclusive contract is runs out. Okay, good. As long as I know it's coming. As long as I know it's coming. It was either that or I'm going to have to. I was going to buy the digital version on PS5, but I was like, Then I heard a physical version was coming, so I was like, you know what? I'll wait. He said, don't be hating Bazawati. Finally beat Grindstone. Got tough towards the end. Addicting puzzle. What's going on, Quake? 311, man. How you doing, man? Saw you some of your posts, man, on Instagram, man. I've been there. I mean, I'm there with you on that one there too. Not having your mom around on Mother's Day. Just wanted to show her how good of a son you were, man. I just saw that. It touched me. It touched my heart a little bit. Quake 311. Let me get you on the board. Gotcha. What is 1/4 of Bethesda? I guess the Bethesda deal. I guess the Bethesda deal with Microsoft. They made 1/4 of that amount in 1 year. That's crazy. If this is the new type of cryptocurrency, I should invest in. Right. Later, Caleb, shout out to your mom. Yes, right, man. I forgot to your mom, man, sent me the best birthday shout out, man, on the channel, man. She sent me like a little message. And I was like, man, your mom is like, she's like outstanding, man. Tell you, man, you go ahead and hug her and say, man, it's from all of us. I was wondering the same thing, Greta Tag. I need it like 5 times. It said, if you have 1.8 million, what do you hope to achieve by gambling? Right. It just, just that level of dumbness. That was just stupid. Just completely stupid. And you know what? I was like, just stupid, man. I don't even want to run him back into the ground. But that was stupid if you lost that kind of money. What do you think of Brawlhalla getting Street Fighter content? Ooh. I think in that art style and that kind of gameplay, I think it'll be good. It'll be good for Brawlhalla for sure. It'll make me even think about getting back into it. I play as a kid. I played with this kid, man, who used to be just a streamer on the channel, man. But that Joker, man, just kicked my tail in that game. Boy, he did. I was like, all right, man, I quit. All right, let's see. We talked about that. I'm not gonna talk about that no more. All right. I'm mad. I don't know the storyline of this particular Thor. I didn't read a lot of Thor comic books when I was a kid. I just knew of Thor, and I read a lot of the Avengers. But this is gonna be interesting. Love and Thunder images give us a great new look at Natalie Portman's Mighty Thor. Yeah, I think Thor is gonna be good. I think it's gonna be good and funny too. That's the last couple of Thor movies was just funny. It was not like never like really serious. I'm trying to think of anything. If you own Lego Star Wars Skywalker Saga, they got a ton of new patches that just came out. Especially if you already own like the what you call it, the battle pass or whatever you call it, the little pass or whatever. If you own that, you better get a bunch of new stuff that just dropped. A lot of DLC. But hey, man, tell you, if you have not played this game, this is another game I recommend, man. Really, really good. Especially if you like Star Wars. All right, I think we'll probably end with this story here. Summer Games Fest 2022 kicks off on June 9th. So it kicks off June 9th, and then of course, you got Microsoft has already signed up, but nothing else has really been officially announced yet. The question I asked in the title of today's show was, is there any chance that Nintendo skips this time slot? I'm not saying that they're not going to have some form of summer showcase or some form of summer direct, but I'm saying, is there a chance that Nintendo skips this time slot? Like you think, because you got Xbox this time, on the 12th, does Nintendo say, you know what, we're going to do the following week or the week before? You know what? That's my question I posed to everybody else. And so My answer to that question is that I don't think they would. I don't think Nintendo would skip it because of all eyes are currently on this week, regardless. The only way Nintendo skips it if they come out with an announcement during this week that hey, our direct is the following week. Now Nintendo might do some old shady stuff like that, which would be funny, quite hilarious. But that's the only way they skip this year. Boy, I tell you, man, my son don't. Okay, I'm gonna put him on blast again. I'm sorry. What up, champ? Yep, I'm still streaming, buddy. Oh no, that's all right, my brother. Listen, I'll give you a call. I don't got too much longer. You know what? You should go ahead and just chime in real quick and just get on the boards before I start. Give yourself an opportunity to win. All right, champ. Love you, man. All right, bye bye. I'm so proud of my son, man. You know, he out there as a grown adult out there working, got himself 2 jobs, and then got his degree, working for Marriott and working for Hilton, making good money. I'm so glad and proud for him. But let's see. Said Brawlhalla is on Steam, by the way. Are there any crossovers you would like to see? Okay, so the question is crossovers like. Okay, I want to be clear on what you're saying about crossovers. Crossovers between certain games or crossover between certain systems. If it was crossover between certain games, no, we kind of got Marvel versus Capcom. To be honest, I would love to see a Street Fighter Taken. No, we've had that before. We've had that before. Forgot that. Yeah, that's a good question. Good crossovers. That's a hard one. You know what would be dope? It probably doper for Ubisoft than for Sony, but Assassin's Creed and God of War crossover. Assassin's Creed Valhalla. That crossover. That would be dope. I would like that instead. Even though Kratos would kind of go in there and straight destroy, but I don't know. That's another good question. What crossover was I? I don't know. That's a good question. I got to think about that one. That's something I got to think about. Oh, Quake 311. She dropped a good one. Metroid Warriors. Man, give him the win. Golly, that would be dope. Oh man, that listen. Okay, this is a good question. What if during the direct, Nintendo announces a Metroid Warriors for release? Would you be mad or would you be happy? I would be like, dog, let's go. Let's go. I will be so in favor of that. Oh, that would be dope. That would be dope. And especially if it had like a dope storyline that kind of prepared you for Metroid. Man, let's go today. Day one by. That would be dope. That's a crossover right there. Quake 11, you get the dub. That was a great suggestion. Uh, Jeff Keighley needs to stop with these gaming events. He hasn't hosted a good one yet. Instead of being excited by the news of Summer Games Fest 2022, I'll just sigh. Oh, my son, he chimed in. What's going on? Listen, my son, man, listen, I have some really good kids, man. And you know what? My oldest son is doing very well. I just pray that my younger children kind of follow in those footsteps and continue to do well. But Dave, you on the board, man? Oh, you know what? Listen, I gotta put myself on the board. I don't never do it. But I forgot. Gaming Data's on the board. We got 22 people on the board tonight. Let's see. But yeah, Jeff Keighley, man, has. Cause you know what? Even with the Game Awards, I don't be excited for the awards at all. I'll be like, man, get this mess out of here. I'll be so excited for the game announcements. So again, I'll be excited for the game announcement for Summer Games Fest, and I probably will tune in and chime in. I might even stream Summer Games Fest, but I don't know. I'm just hoping Nintendo says yes, we're gonna be there, and then I will take the day off. I would take that day off. And Nintendo say I'm there. I'm like, listen, hey, I can only work a half a day because summer school is coming up, and I always teach summer school because that money is too easy, too easy. You say, how many days do you know? You say, how many days? Well, I'm a Dave, and then my son is the second Dave, and then I know the Dave Williams. I know a ton of Daves. I do know a ton of Daves. Dave is a great name. What I want to see at the Indies event is Star Wars Hunter and have a same date release. Listen, that will be super dope. But I don't think we get. Listen, I think something's going on wrong with that production, and I think it's gonna be a little minute before we see that Star Wars. I think Star Wars Hunter is gonna turn around and be. It will be a Nintendo Direct, but it will be the September Nintendo Direct before we see that Star Wars Hunter. Because they're not gonna want. I'm telling you the reason why they're not gonna want to take any shine away from. They just released, Force Unleashed, and they just released Lego Star Wars. So I'm telling you, they're not gonna want to saturate the market too heavily. But I would say this here, it'll probably get released later on. It won't be a same day. If it's announced, it won't be same day. David is my favorite character from the Francis Boogie 2988 skits. You know what? When I was growing up, man, one of Slick Rick had a song called Children's Story. And they just be like, Dave the dope fiend shooting dope, who don't know the meaning of water, no soap. They just say it to me all the time. Dave the dope fiend shooting dope. I was like, you little bastards. All right, let's see. All right, enough of Jeff Keighley. You know what? We know it's coming. Start June 9th, which is really roughly a month away. Just hope Nintendo signs on, man. I don't think it'll make at least that time period feel a little bit more special if Nintendo said, "Listen, we're in here." I think without Nintendo, it just make it go blah. Like he said before, I'll just sigh. All right, let's see. U.S. Nintendo Switch best-selling system for Q1 2022. Xbox Series X and S made the most cash though. Cash rules everything around me. Cream in the money. Dollar bill, y'all. All right, let's see. It don't give you no details though. He said, despite the Q1 declines compared to a year ago, the U.S. video game market continues to trend well above pre-pandemic levels. Reasons for Q1 decline likely related to the return to experiential spending, lack of available new generation hardware, and Q1 2021 stimulus something. All right. So that's good. I mean, I'm glad Nintendo's continuing to keep selling, but you know what? There definitely has been a drop off for sure. He said, "Oh, candy funny." Is it could Lego remake their other games? I would like a better version of Lego Jurassic Park. Not that one. That one probably won't get it because that game just released not too long ago. So, but they should. I think they should. I mean, if anything, the Star Wars should have taught them is that there's a better way to make these Lego games. Metroid Warriors is already on the Steam Deck. Facts. I don't think Nintendo will do Summer Games Fest. If you watch Kit and Curse's podcast, they'll tell you it takes many months, sometimes a year in advance to get marketing things approved to do it. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna do Summer's Games Fest either. I think Nintendo's gonna do a direct, and then somehow, some way, Jeff Keighley is going to pull that in to Summer's Games Fest. I don't think it's gonna be like a direct correlation. It's gonna be, hey, this is the Nintendo Direct. This is the day we posting, and then Jeff Keighley gonna say, hey, you know what? We're gonna broadcast blah 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 on this date. Come watch it here. You know how they do. So now I don't think it's gonna be a direct, but Nintendo's no fool. Like you said before, they probably started working on that next direct. As soon as that other one ended. So all right. I'm trying to think. I don't think it's nothing really, really, really else. It's a quick classic gaming classic. Zelda: Ocarina of Time enters the Video Game Hall of Fame, which is good, well deserving. Definitely should be there. Come out of that. All right, Kotaku lists their 18 favorite Nintendo Switch games. Let's see what they got on their list. All right, Pokemon Legend Arceus, Metroid Dread, Mario Golf Super Rush, Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle, Luigi's Mansion 3, Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, Ring Fit Adventure, Grindstone, Super Mario 3D World, Bowser's Fury, Hades, Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, Hollow Knight, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, Animal Crossing New Horizons, Fire Emblem, Baba Is You, Super Mario Odyssey. Now, Baba Is You, I don't know what that is. I can name a couple games that probably should have filled that spot. But however, I digress. I think they got a pretty good list. Yeah, I think Cuphead could have replaced Baba Is You. A couple games that could have replaced Baba Is You. But 18 games from Kotaku. All right, I hit down already. All right, good people. Listen, you know what? I was going to talk about Reggie and all his sayings, but you know what? Who cares, Reggie? You don't work for Nintendo no more. Let's get to this wheel on the Wheels of Steel because it is 10:39. Y'all know how this go. Y'all know what we do. I'm going to spin this wheel, and you, my boy Peter Griffin, going to say, "You are out of That's here." Right. So, who was the first to catch the flex? We got 22 people on the deck. Let's start right about, we start now. Christopher Chambers. Dun-dun-dun. 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 Dang, off the muscle, my man Vic. You are out of here. Vic is out of here, ladies and gentlemen. He has bit the diggy dust. One down, 21 to go. Grindstone gets the nod. Yes. Mendez ain't winning tonight. Yeah, Mendez, you know what? He's been missing the last couple weeks. I probably need to reach out to him. Dog, where you at, man? Where you at, my boy? All right. Who's up next to catch the flex? And my guy, CMG. Is off the board, ladies and gentlemen. Please go ahead and blow him off, please. Cherry Man Gaming was going to say good luck, but I'm already out. Oh, my son Joseph has bit the dust. Yeah, another early recipient of the. You are out of here. That's right. That's right. I got two more of my sons still on here. We keep it pushing. Oh, Look like it's good. Gorilla Tactics. Gato Mighty.
You lose.
You are out of here, my brother. But man, the jokes was funny. Candy was almost you, Candy. It was almost Candy. Ow. Shake it. All right. And tonight's winner will be Courtney.
Psych.
Better luck next time. Slugheads.
Dang, first Vic out the door. Now his wife. Gato Mighty. He said, oh, man. He said, damn, CMG reached out to Google. My God, they've been doing you dirty as of late. Wow, Candy cheated me. Oh, man, who's up next? Candy out here cheating. Dang, Candy, call you a cheater. Who's up next to catch the flex? And it will be... Oh, your boy Gammy Dad is out of here. GD, are you with me? SOC, man, where you been at, my guy? Where you been at, SOC? I'm glad you made it, man. Am I too late? My brother, you are too late. The wheel has begun. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But everybody, man, give it up for my boy, SOC. Hang around, SOC. See you gonna see. Blah, blah, blah. Boy, I tell you, my speech today. Stick around and see who's gonna be the winner. But who's up next is Kenny from the A. Kenny is out of here, my guy. We'll keep it moving, pushing. Who's up next to catch the flex? Who's up next to catch the flex? Steve M.
You lose.
Is out of here, my guy. Bit the dust, quick, fast, in a hurry. Let's see who up's next. And it will be, look like it's going to be Mr. Chambers. Is out of here. All right, let's go get some. Let's see. Basil YT says, Gaming Dad, doing the wheel on the stream on the Steam Deck, so Google not gonna work. Oh man, that's funny. He said, "Oh, I'm mad excited for the investors data tonight." Yeah, I don't know what time they're gonna release it. I am a shareholder. I can listen to it, but I might not understand it. He said, "My bad." My bad, man. All right. He said, Gabe knew her and CMG wasn't by the Steam Deck and got him out of here. Who's up next to cast the flex? Oh, man, that's too funny. And it looks like, oh, Pizza Daddy, Ben 21.
All there, black and white, clear as crystal. You get nothing.
You lose. Good
day,
day, sir. Good day, my guy. We'll keep that ball rolling. Who's up next to catch the flex? And it looks like it's going to be my son, Tyler McCrackens.
You lose.
Is out of here. Get out of here. Go to bed. Go to bed. All right, good people. We're down to 11 on the scene. Keep it crispy and clean. No caffeine. No caffeine. All right. Worm 1906.
You are
Out of here. Thank you for hanging out with us tonight, but you got to go. We'll keep it rolling. Who's up next to catch the flex? And it will be my guy, Quake 311.
You lose.
You are out of here, my brother. Thank you for hanging out with us tonight. Check you out next Monday, same time, same bat station. And we keep that ball rolling. Who's up next to catch the flex and get blown off the map? It will be my boy Ruben. He is out of here. Check you out. Hopefully next week. We're down to 8 people, ladies and gentlemen. That wheel will continue to keep spinning. And up next to catch the flex, it will be, oh man, Mediocre Gaming had to leave early, but he is out of here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're down to 6 people left. We'll keep that wheel rolling, of course, after we take some comments. We'll get. So, with the last breath, I curse. Oh man, you know what, man? I'm going to see Buzz Lightyear, man. I think that's gonna be good. Hey, yo, Dave is about to win tonight. I don't know. It's 2 days still on the board. Dave Mendez is about to be in the chat next week. Oh man, let's see. We're down to 6, ladies and gentlemen. We're down to 6. Who is next to catch the flex? And it will be just like candy. Ow. Shag it. Oh, Candy, you was close. You was close tonight, Candy. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got 5 people left on the wheels to steal. He is for real. And it will be, look like it's going to be my girl with the pink controller, a Geeky Chicken.
You are out of here.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we down to 4 people. We got Basil YT, my son, David Reed II, Dave Williams, and Piece of Partey. Representing Twitch in the building. Is on the wheels of steel. She is for real. Let's keep it rolling. Don't. Oh, my son. You were so close.
You are out of
But
here.
you are out of here, Dave. Bye, little Dave. Have a good night. Your daddy will talk to you in a minute. Soon as I'm off the stream. But we keep it rolling. Down to 3 people. Less than 3 people. Who is left to catch the flex? And it will be Piece of Partey.
You are out of here.
It's out of here. Ladies and gentlemen, as it is for real, it is down to the final 2. Basil YT back in the winner's circle again with my man, Dave Williams. Candy said, hold on, let me go back a couple. Said, I really got to cheer for Basil or a Piece of Partey. Tough times, but these Davids can't win. Candy said, no. Like she said, snake. If I win, give it to your kids. My brother, look, my kid, boy. They say, man, that Basil YT, he nice. We like him. All right, good people. We're going to have one winner tonight. And in great fashion, what do? We started off with the drum roll, please. And tonight's winner, kids, will be chicka. Not enough juice for Basil YT to pull it out. And tonight's winner will be my guy, Dave Williams. Hey kids, give him a hand clap. Dave, man, all you do, man, is reach out to me on either Twitter at gaming_dad3. Send me a message and say, gaming dad, with my money. Or you can reach out to me on Instagram at gamingdad3. Send me a message and say, hey, gaming dad, where my money? You can reach out to me on TikTok at gamingdad0 and say, gaming dad, where my money? He said, yay, I finally won. Dave gets the dub. Make sure you reach out to me. That's how I send you your code. Don't forget to do it. Do it sooner than later. So this way in the morning time, I can just shoot you that code. So dear congrats, Dave Williams. That's right. Show Dave some love in the chicka chat. Good people, man. What a great show, man. Great evening, man. It's almost 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. My brother might go ahead and give me a piece of this chicken. My daughter barbecued some chicken. We're gonna see how it turned out. But Dave, don't forget to do that, man, as soon as possible. And you know what? We'll make that happen, Captain. This is your boy, Gaming Dad. We will be back again. I think we're going to we're not going to do any gameplay this week because your brother got some things to do on Friday. You know what? We might play Friday. because I should be back in time. We are going to Six Flags, but Six Flags is over at 5 o'clock, and by the time we get back here, you know what? Keep your calendar. Listen, I'll post it in Discord on Thursday. That's what I do. I'll post it in Discord on Thursday, let you know what time I'll be back. We might start at 9 instead of 8 on this Friday. Yeah, I think it's a good chance. Yeah, this Friday. This plan for this Friday. We're gonna do the playing with the subs. We're gonna do of course, we're gonna do Mario Kart and some Splatoon. Y'all think of another game we can play? Maybe some Among Us. That's something I know we all can play, or maybe we can figure out some Fortnite. I know they got Among Us and Fortnite too, so we'll figure it out something this Friday because I should be back in time. Yeah. All right, good people. This is your boy Gaming Dad. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. We will be back again next Monday, same time, same bat station. And for all of you guys, I hope God blesses you guys, protect you. Hope you have a good week. Hope you protect your friends and your family, and blesses your finances and 100-fold. This is your boy Game Dad, and I am out T5000G. All right, you know what? Once I can figure out how to, I should have all this stuff kind of like ready to go, but I never do. But I would today. This is your boy, and I'm out. Peace. I gotta get off in the mail. I got to. I promise you.